Welcome back to SourceFed. I'm William Haynes.
I'm Steve Zaragoza. I lost my goddamn library card.
A 16-year-old boy in Tulsa, Oklahoma was recently rushed to the hospital after accidentally shooting himself in the leg for the second time in the last 3 months.
Officers responded to the same exact residence after he suffered non-life-threatening injuries for a wound to the leg.
This time, police found the teen at 3:25 a.m. on a Monday morning.
Officials say he was conscious but incoherent and suffered a large amount of blood loss.
I'm sorry for getting all Oompa Loompa lesson telling on y'all's asses, but where are the mother and the father? If my kid accidentally shot himself in the leg, I'd be like, oh, you can't touch guns for a whole year, William Jr.
Now, this must be super embarrassing. I know what it's like being in high school. You shoot yourself in the leg once and they're calling you Leg Hole the Pirate for the rest of the year.
Kids are so bad, shoot yourself in the leg twice and all of a sudden you're Captain Jack Sparrowleg.
Okay, well, this might have been too much.
I agree. We're sorry, Oklahoma kid.
Hope you're okay.
We wish you a speedy recovery. Just don't play with guns.
Like ever again. That Ashley Madison thing was a big deal. People's lives were ruined, and all because the Ashley Madison security settings were weak and got hacked. Amidst all the pandemonium and amongst names and personal information of thousands of users of the site, passwords were revealed, and they're amazing.
Passwords like, why are you doing this? And I think I love my wife were pretty common, as well as this is wrong and what the hell am I doing? Which means either these users felt truly bad for what they were doing or they're being ironically hilarious.
Cynosure Prime members wrote out a handy guide to some of the most interesting passwords and even categorized them for all of us to enjoy, with hilarious categories like those that think adding a few more words to the word password make it harder to crack, such as passwords like, my password is password, or this is a good password.
Then there were passwords from people in denial like, just checking it out, and like I'm really going to cheat. Did that make people feel better, or did they think they were being cute?
Whatever the reason, it's pretty entertaining to look into the list of passwords used, and if you want to see more, check out Cynosure Prime, link in the description. Robot sex! What's wrong with it? You're not hurting anybody. It's mandatorily consensual, and it's 100% safe. But Dr. Kathleen Richardson, a robot ethicist at De Montfort University in Leicester, doesn't like it or want it. So much so that she's launched a campaign calling for a ban on the development of robots used for sex.
Richardson said, such a use of technology is unnecessary and undesirable.
Ooh, speak for yourself, all right? It's in Blade Runner, it's in AI, and it looks really desirable. You know what I'm saying? She said sex robots seem to be a growing focus in the robotics industry, and the models that they draw on, how they will look, what roles they will play, are very disturbing indeed.
Wait, sex robots seem to be growing in focus? That can't be because sex equals money or anything, though Richardson says she believes that they reinforce traditional stereotypes of women and the view that a relationship need to be nothing more than physical.
Okay, look, I've seen guy sex robots too, all right? Gigolo Joe, anybody? But also, what about the healthy sexual implications of sex robots? People who have extreme anxiety or can't leave home at all. A sex robot could satisfy all the needs we inherently have.
You're just trying to do some Austin Powers.
Maybe. I've also argued that sex robots could be used to rehabilitate sexually deficient persons or those who have been affected by traumatic incidences involving sex.
True Companion is a company that is developing the world's first sex robot and promises to launch its first doll, Roxy, later this year. Chief Executive Douglas Hines has something contrary to say about sex robots, saying, we are not supplanting the wife or trying to replace a girlfriend. This is a solution for people who are between relationships or someone who has lost a spouse. People can find happiness and fulfillment other than via human interaction.
Or it's gross and weird. But look, we're all gross and weird in different ways, and some people think vibrators are gross and weird. Think about how they were thought of 50 years ago.
I like to treat my sex life the way I treat hot coffee, very carefully because that shit could go real bad, especially if you're driving.
So what do you guys think about the news today? Would you get a sex robot?
What's the best, worst password you can think of for AshleyMadison.com? Let us know in the comments down below.
And hey, if you want to get a cool shirt with awesome pop culture designs on it, check out forhumanpeoples.com. You can even get this stuff.
They have phone cases, shirts, tank tops, backpacks, and even more shirts.
Look at my cool backpack. It has a back on it. Roll to a clip. Cut to that shot. This is someone's back.
Thank you. I'm William Haynes.
I'm Steve Zaragoza. You want one of these? Let's see what I'm getting for lunch today.
This is SourceFed! C-H-E. I'm already wrong. No H in there?
Do you know who the real victim here is? It's the people who think they can't be satirical on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I said it.